Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today, first off, I'm sorry I missed y'all yesterday. Um, I just get so busy doing things and kind of forget what's going on. But I'm back today, guys, and I'm making a lemon pound cake, lemon cream cheese pound cake. And first off, get your oven preheated to 300. Go ahead and get you a pan and put it on the lowest rack you have. Curtis, can they see that?
Yes, ma'am.
And put it in your oven on the lowest rack. This is going to help your cake with moisture. Let me get this in my oven. And it prevents your cake from being so dark. But everything you need is in the description. So like I said, it's a lemon cream cheese pound cake with some lemon icing. And it is delicious. So here in my bowl, as you can see, I have two different kinds of butter. This is the Irish butter, which is a higher fat content and a lower water content, making it a better butter for your pound cake. I mean, if you're going to make a pound cake, you want it to be good, but this stuff is not cheap. I think this little brick was like almost $5 just for basically 1 cup. So we're going with a cup and a half, and this is just the regular store brand with butter, which is real sweet cream butter. Both of them are butter, but you can see the difference. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our sugar in with that. And we are going to cream this. Get this over here. For at least 5 minutes. So this is what I'm going to do here. Okay, now you can see how pale that turned. You want that to turn almost white. You've seen how yellow that other butter was. Now we have an 8-ounce block of full fat cream cheese. And make sure all of your ingredients are at room temperature. Everything. You want your eggs room temperature, your cream cheese, your butter, your sour cream, everything room temperature, okay? That way everything is going to be evenly distributed through. You want everything to be room temperature. So we're going to beat this, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my vanilla, my butter extract. I want all that vanilla out of there. And we're just going to beat this probably another 2 minutes. Okay, guys. I'm sorry I forgot my sour cream. Now, this is by no means a low-fat cake. It is a pound cake. But I always like to tell everybody, yes, it's a lot, but you're not eating it all to yourself. At least not in one helping, right? I like to make this and freeze it. Okay, there's my sour cream. Okay, now I have my eggs all at room temperature, large eggs. I'm going to go in with one at a time. Just one at a time. There's 1, 2, just kind of get it mixed in a little bit. Just don't beat it all up. 3. 4. But you guys get the point. All right. Now what we're going to do is add in our lemon zest. I have 2 tablespoons of that there. Just get that mixed in there. I didn't want to beat it and just break everything up. Ooh, that smells good. Okay. Now here is my cake flour. Can they see that, Curtis? There's my cake flour. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of baking powder. You know, the eggs are the leveling because there's so many of them. But we want to lighten this up, give those eggs a little help here with a little bit of that baking powder to help with that lift. Okay, my oven is preheated. We got that mixed up. Now, this is crucial, my friends. Do not over mix. Curtis, can they see that?
Bring it this way a little bit.
We're going to mix in our flour. I'm probably going around 3 times. This is the time you stir this in. Or I like to start folding it in, just until it starts to get wet from that mixture there, our cream mixture. You do not want to overmix this. This will cause you to have a very, well, pound cakes are already dense, but a lot of us like to, over the years, lighten them up a little bit, but you don't want this tough. So just until you get all that dry flour mixed in, and then give it a couple of good stirs. And I'll add the rest in. All right. I'm not going to overmix this, just until everything comes together. Okay, here's my 12-cup bundt pan. You want at least a 12. And get you some baking spray, the Baker's Joy with the flour in it. The baking one. Whoop. And we want to get this all on the top. I'll probably wipe some of that off. Go around your tube here. Wherever I see too much, I'll just kind of get in there and get some of that off. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and fill our tube pan with our pound cake. Look at there, guys, how nice and thick and creamy that is. So just go around it. Evenly spread it out. And this is what I'm going to continue doing. Okay, got that in there. And just kind of go around there and kind of level it off. Now this is another crucial part, y'all. Take this and whack it a few times. Because any air that's trapped in between, if you didn't pack that cake going down in there with those spoons, and if there's any air that's trapped in between, it's going to swell up and open. You're going to get air bubbles and possibly a big old hole in the middle of your cake, and we don't want that. So give it a good few whacks. And in the oven it goes. My water bath is at the very bottom rack. This will bake in the middle rack at 300 for about 300 Fahrenheit. Probably about, ovens vary, so please be patient with your cake. It's going to take time. You're going to check it with a skewer, because a toothpick, this cake's going to come up high. So toothpick's not going to do it. You need like something deep that'll go down in there. It comes out clean, it's done. Mine usually takes an hour and 35, an hour to 40 minutes. Your oven may cook a little bit faster than mine, be a little bit hotter, and yours could be done in an hour and 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, okay? In the oven it goes. Okay, friends, mine baked for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I took my skewer here. Can they see that, Mr. Curtis?
Yes, ma'am.
Stuck it down in there. You can see the hole. Came out clean. It's done. It's been setting here, cooling off for 20 minutes. Now, here's the part I think we all dread, is flipping this cake.
Moment of truth right here.
Ah, I'm scared. But I'm going to get my plate here. Put that right on top of it so we can get this flipped out, guys. Let's just cross our fingers. Ah, I'm scared. Because this pan is still warm. Okay, here we go. Oh, boy. Curtis, can you move that cooling right there, please? Thank you. All right. Let me twist this a little bit. Make sure that middle's not sticking. And here we go. Please, please, please. Oh, she came out pretty. All right. She looks nice. See how light colored that is? Came out really pretty. Really pretty. Now what I'm going to do is, normally I like to let mine sit for like maybe sometimes overnight, and then I'll go ahead and put the icing on it. Some lemon icing. But either way, it's got to cool before we can get that icing on it. So I'm going to be back several hours later, guys. And we will get this iced up. So stick around. We'll get her iced up and sliced. All right, my friends. I let mine set overnight. So here we are. We're going to make our icing here for it. Or glaze, which one you want to call it. And I'm going to go ahead and let me get this out of the way. And this is such a simple, I maybe should have gotten a bigger bowl, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and add in, I have my lemon juice here. And I have my powdered sugar here, confectioner's sugar. And just going with a little bit at a time. It's basically to whatever consistency you want it. You want it more thick, you want it more thin. Going to add a little bit of vanilla. And that's it. And we'll get this stirred up. It's going to need a little bit more lemon juice. And I'll just get this mixed up and I'll let you know how much I used. All right. Not quite done yet, but just so people know it's lemon, I like to put a little bit of color. You could use your gel or the liquid one there. And just do it however bright you want it, but just going with a few drops at a time. Okay. I probably put between 8 to 10 drops. It just depends on how lemony looking you want it. And I used not quite quarter of a cup of lemon juice. And my powdered sugar, measure that out in your measuring cup just like you would flour. I used 2 cups. Scoop it into your measuring cup, then level it off. And then I sifted it after I measured it. Gives it a more smooth consistency. So my cake is cooled. So now I'm just going to go in and just drizzle this right over my cake, cooled cake. Let that do its thing there, drip right down the side. And I'll finish this up. Okay, I got my icing on there. I like to go in just with a little bit of sparkling sugar. Makes it look pretty. And I like that little crunch on my cake. Now I'm going to let this set up. And we'll get it sliced up here in a bit. But let me show them this up close. Can they see that, Curtis?
Mm-hmm. Pick it up a little bit.
See how pretty that is? We'll just let that icing, and this is the treat right here at the bottom. That way you can scrape off some of that glaze and top it on your cake. So we'll let this set till this firms up, the icing or the glaze. All right. Okay, we're going to cut us a slice of cake. Now, I don't know if I showed you the sprinkles I used. Those there I used. It's just a bigger looking sugar crystal there. So let's go ahead and cut this cake up. I'm going to use my serrated knife. Just going with a little sawing motion here. And we'll get us a slice out here. Oh, this is going to be good. Look at that, guys. Can they see that, Curtis?
Yes, ma'am.
See how nice and moist that looks? Oh, that's going to be so good. Pound cakes are my absolute favorite cakes. Now, I don't know if y'all can see that there.
No, they can't. There you go.
It's a delicious cake, y'all. And I'm going to have a bite of that with y'all. Some of that glaze. Now, you can put some lemon extract in it if you want it more lemony. But just be careful with your food coloring, because I wanted gel, but I couldn't find any the day I went shopping. And so it's going to be more, it'll thin out your powdered sugar. So just go, oh, that's tender. Look at that. Mmm. That is perfect. Mmm. Oh, that's delicious. And that cream cheese makes it like that creamy texture. Just don't overbake your cake, y'all. Don't underbake it either. Just use that skewer, like I said, to be sure it's done. That is delicious. Oh my goodness. But there it is. I hope you guys give this a try for all you pound cake lovers. And if you like the channel, please share it, like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That will alert you whenever I'm uploading a video that you may not want to miss. And go check out my merch. Lots of nice things on there. Until next time. Oh, I need my coffee. I'm talking and still chewing my cake. Forgive me. Oh my goodness, that's delicious. But until next time, we will see you guys next week. And you guys enjoy this delicious pound cake. I know we will. Bye-bye. Love y'all.